Are we good? Okay. Hey everyone, Herald here, and I'm just dropping in at the very start to let you know that this episode of GameByte, where we have Archer Perez on, is a little heavier on the Filipino, more so than our usual GameByte episodes, and you're going to hear one or two curse words. As you can see, if you're listening to the podcast version, there's a NSFW tag, more or less. That's why. So I just wanted to warn you guys before the episode starts, and enjoy. Oh, by the way, this episode of GameByte is brought to you by getting 10% off of all your purchases from Jinx.com. Yes! If you're watching the video feed, use the promo code QuitStalling_366, which is being flashed before your very eyes right now. Yes, it's the promo code QuitStalling_366 and save yourself off of all the things in the spring 2019 collection here on Jinx.com. Yes! Shop all the latest Overwatch merchandise. And of course, if you're a fan of Ammunition or Shroud, you can get their merchandise here on Jinx.com. Use the promo code QuitStalling_366 when you do, and save yourself 10% off of everything there. Every little thing, whether it's a hoodie or a pair of tights, or if it's some boxers for your nephew. Use the promo code QuitStalling_366 at checkout. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GameByte. I am your host. I am Herald Silvestre, welcoming you live to the Quitstalling Media Studios studio. All right, yes. Bask. No, don't. I'm still a mess. If you guys haven't checked out the Quitstalling Geekcast Adventures Endgame special, shameless plug, check it out. It's on YouTube and here on Twitch and all the podcast feeds. Welcome, guys, to GameByte. And of course, I am not alone. I got my left and right hand man, and of course, a special guest today with us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it over. Let's throw it all over to the other side of the spectrum, as Diego Z would say. Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Quitstalling's resident tavern keeper. He's here to welcome you into his inn. It's the Fury Bot himself. It's Mick DeGuzman. How you doing, Mick?
Thank you for that lovely intro, Herald Silvestre. Hello, Diego Zuluaga. And, of course, Archer Perez. Good evening. I am
Spoilers.
Mick. Yes, that is a spoiler. But then again, the Russo brothers allowed us to do spoilers, so that counts for everything. Anyway, good evening, guys. On the other side of the spectrum, the other spherical area of places over there, we have the former Jack Black of Overwatch, the former Jack Black of games in general, the former Mr. Ultiverse, the one, the only. Harold, what do we call him? Diego. Diego Z.
Nuts!
These nuts! Alright, my bad. I screwed that up.
Well, okay, to be technically, not former. I still run it to some extent. It's just there floating about. Okay, Ultiverse is still floating about. But yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone on chat. It's great to see everyone. I just want to say, we were this close to raffling off lower box seats to Jason Mraz concert tickets. The Jason Mraz concert tonight. But the thing is, I just realized the show is tonight and we should have done it last week.
Yeah, we could have done it last week. We didn't even have a show.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, luckily, on the good news is that, well, the good news is that I finally got to actually sell the tickets. I've been trying to sell those tickets for the past week. Everyone knows that. So, someone bought it last minute, and I'm happy. So,
sweet.
Now...
Look at the troll witch doctor over here scalping something. Oh.
I was looking forward to listening to Mr. A to the Z and all the 3 songs of him I know, but things happen.
That's right. Curbside Prophet and The Remedy is what I remember.
The Remedy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, with me,
I won't give up.
Diego Z and Mick DeGuzman. We've got a returning guest on the show. This man is. We've been trying to wrangle this guy in for the show for the longest time. He's so busy. He's so busy. He's like RDJ in a screening. He's so busy right now. But you know what? We gotta welcome the man who is, of course, a Quidditch 2018 Guest of the Year nominee. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Archer Perez.
It's your boy Archer Perez, back at it again here at Quit Stalling, guys. Welcome to the show, and I hope you guys follow their Twitch page. Okay, guys, please do follow and enjoy the show. Tada! I'm back, guys.
Looking good, Archer. Looking good, and you're in a new place right now. We were talking
Yeah.
about this a little bit during the pre-show, but where are you? Where are you right now? Where are you right now? Can you tell us? Is it secret?
TXE Gaming House. It's not a house, it's a unit, but still we call it the TXE Gaming House. Somewhere in QC. It's
Somewhere,
it's the
somewhere
gaming
in
house.
QC. Smart.
Smart.
Somewhere in QC.
Don't want to get doxxed. You don't want to get doxxed.
You don't want to get doxxed. Nope.
Oh, man.
Nope.
That's smart. Archer, man, welcome back on the show. I love that you brought the signature scarf with you. Is that a scarf? What do you call that? What do you personally call the thing?
Coffee vest. This is the
coffee
first
vest.
and the very first vest.
What? Yeah?
It is in
Yeah, it's
still the
pristine
same one?
condition, man.
Wait. Wow.
It's rock solid.
Okay.
To make a
Wait, so in
statement.
other words, it's expired. It's
Yeah.
past its expiration. Great. Nice. That's good.
Archer, like 5 years from now, you can sell that on eBay. Like each sachet, you sell it on eBay for like I don't know how much. It'll probably be worth a lot by then.
Sign the back. Sign the back.
You guys underestimate Archer,
every now and
man.
then. Because
Archer-
of Archer and everything. I change the tape.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's smart. Archer, man, don't listen to DZ. We know you're gonna give it away for charity. All right, you're gonna raise some money for the kids. Archer has a good heart, DZ. All right, he's not just gonna pawn it off on eBay. All right, he's gonna sell it for charity, and he's gonna raise like a billion yen. That's Archer's
Yes,
huge in
please.
Japan.
That's what he says now until it's worth billions.
Billions and billions and billions.
My mind might change. You'll never know.
Some people let money get to their head. Yeah.
If it's worth billions, I guess.
See?
I'm guessing if it's worth billions, then he'll give a small portion.
Yeah.
Oh,
most
yeah.
likely.
Right. Come on. Man,
Yeah.
you gotta
Wait,
get a little
okay.
bit of kickback,
That's actually,
Yeah.
that's a question that's on my mind. Archer, would you take that in lump sum, or would you like get it doled out over a couple of years?
Sure.
Okay. Enough of the silliness. Let's start the show how we always do. And I am so curious, Archer, man, what have you been playing?
Right now, wait. Let me get my list. But right now, I'm playing GTA 5. I'll try to finish it. In the start of 2019, I finished 16 games.
Wow.
Yeah, 16 games. That's my thing now. I just go out and check out games, and I try to finish them at the hardest difficulty. Yeah.
Dude, that is
I-
badass.
yeah.
So
Very
you
badass.
so you're doing GTA 5, but you're doing the story mode. You're not playing GTA Online.
Yeah,
or,
the story mode. Yeah.
Okay. Because GTA RP is like all the rage right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
I used to
how are you
RP
finding the
before.
story? Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to GTA San Andreas roleplay servers. I used to hardcore roleplay, not random. You go to
Man.
some guy and punch the guy like.
yeah. No hot coffee.
I roleplayed Dustin Verdum for a year and some months, from his young age to his death.
Wow.
Dang, son.
The character development, and there's this forum that you post screenshots on what you do, the communication, the roleplay, the development, and so on and so forth. I actually miss that. Actually miss playing role playing, and I see some servers at GTA 5 that they do role play as well.
Yeah, they do, and it's super cool, and I've dabbled in it, but enough. We'll talk about me later. But so how are you enjoying the story of GTA 5 right now?
I'm liking it so far. Now it's very diverse. Na hindi lang siya parang one straight path. There's 3 paths and they intertwine in some points, and it's fun. It's kakatapos ko lang when I found what's the hillbilly guy's name? Forgot.
Trevor?
Trevor. I just met
Red
Trevor. Yeah, I just met Trevor.
Oh,
That's
you just
one
met Trevor.
thing, too.
Wow.
Yeah, I just met Trevor.
Wait, you're playing it on PC or PS4? PS3. PC. Okay, good.
PC.
If you play it on PS3, you're gonna see such a huge difference on how the game performs. The PC
Yeah.
would,
It's so much better on like
Okay, good.
it's
good
so
choice,
HD.
good choice.
It's so HD.
Alright.
I think the
That's
more
good,
cars
that's
load
good.
at the same time.
And GTA 5 is like such a rich game, and you could spend months in that
Hours,
game.
man.
Yeah.
I finish games quickly for some reason, and I'm really looking for a game that can have a long span of streams.
Yeah, definitely. Like get some replayability in there as well, right?
Yeah.
Do you do side
Fun to
quests, or
troll.
do you go straight on to the main story?
I do stories, then if I want to sidetrack, I just run from the cops, shoot some people, follow the traffic rules sometime.
Oh, obey.
Man.
Yeah,
Wow.
obey the law in GTA. Pero I will not use cheats. Everyone's like, use cheats. Nah, I'm not gonna use cheats.
Nah,
Oh,
dude,
nice,
it's no fun.
nice.
It's no fun.
Takes
Yeah.
away the.
I
fun.
agree. I don't like using cheats in GTA. It's not
Same.
fun.
But there's this one game that broke me.
Oh,
Two
which
games
one?
actually. Sekiro. That fucking game.
Oh, really?
I have a death counter.
Oh,
I was
man.
at 800, man. I was at 800.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I
Dude,
finished
that's nuts.
I finished The Last of Us grounded difficulty with 762 deaths. Pero Sekiro, man, it's fucking insane. Insane.
It's pretty ridiculous, right?
Mhm. I don't check guides kasi I play blindly. I'm
Yeah,
getting fucked
that's-
so much.
That's such a good way of playing games now, because everyone and their mom has like a guide online on how to play certain games, and
Yeah.
the fact that you avoid it and go in just full on by yourself and not even consider looking at a guide, that's great. And when you learn certain mechanics and you figure out the patterns to certain things, it's so
Yeah.
much more rewarding.
I agree. And parang you feel accomplished na parang yes, finally after there's this one boss I've been trying to kill for 4 days, and there's this 1 8-hour stream. Pinapatay ko lang siya.
Which
The
one?
whole 8
Wow.
hours.
Oh, man.
Which
The
boss
whole
is this
8
one?
Killing him
hours.
for 8 hours. Oh,
Was this the
Yeah.
fire demon? The fire.
No, it's the samurai at the top. Yung nagka-transfer na may lightning blade after you
Oh,
kill him.
Genichiro.
Is it-
Yeah.
I was fighting him na peripheral vision kasi I'm so used to his shit for 300 deaths. Pero namamatay ako lagi with the lightning guy. Yung
Yeah,
transformation
yeah.
niya. Then someone told
Oh,
me,
yeah.
you can return the lightning slash. I was like, what the fuck? Bakit ngayon nila
Yeah.
sa akin sinabi yun? Tapos nandun na siya
The thing is that they actually during the game they actually mention it sometimes in the hints or in you have to. They subtly or they secretly. There are hidden ways to find out about that. It's just the game devs hide that tip so well that you don't know until someone tells you or you find a guide
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, they
Kaya nung
speak it
nasabi
in
sa akin,
parang it's like the way they speak is like it's in poems or in scriptures like returning the lightning blade of blah blah blah. What the hell are these people talking about? Like, I'm never gonna do that.
What are you talking about?
what you
Yeah.
talking about, man?
Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh.
That's awesome. So your death counter is up to 800 plus, and you're not finished
Yeah.
with the game yet.
Nope.
Dang.
I guess I'm halfway.
There are 4 different endings.
Yeah.
Huh?
There is?
Yeah, there are 4 different endings.
I don't know what path I'm on with the 800 deaths and all.
It's too late to turn
just
back,
don't know.
Archer.
Yeah.
Let's just
I'm
go
in
with
too
it.
deep. Yeah, I'm in too deep.
Yeah, man, 8 hours. DZ, have you finished Sekiro?
Yeah, I finished it. But I don't plan on getting the other 3 endings because well, the bad there's like a bad ending, the regular ending, the good ending, and the perfect ending. The regular ending is fine. It's fine. I don't need to do the other ones.
Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, Archer, man, what is that all you've been playing? I mean, I don't mean to make it sound like it's a little because you've played so much. Anything else you've been playing recently?
Recently, I'm just going back to PUBG off stream with some friends and some Left 4
Casual.
Dead too. Yeah, casual
Oh,
play.
Left 4 Dead? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good old times. Good old
Good
times.
times.
Oldie
Good
but
old
goodie.
times.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely. That's awesome, man. All right, everyone in the chat, let us know, what have you been playing? Mick, man, I'm gonna throw it to you. What have you been playing?
Aside from the Hearthstone that I normally play on a daily basis, and of course Apex, me and my friends actually got back to Borderlands 2. We started about a few days ago. We started a new campaign.
Ooh.
I started Siren. Apparently, Siren is such a broken class. I was very, very, very surprised at the lifesteal, the melee, and the stuns that she could probably pull. It's absolutely enjoyable on my end. While my friends, I think they chose Assassin. The other one went Mechomancer, which is basically the one with the pet. So imagine like playing Meepo, but on an FPS-based game. So that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Aside from that, of course, I picked up a game about a few weeks ago that I never
What'd you
really
pick up?
mentioned. It's called
What'd you pick
It's
up?
called Shopkeeper Quest. It's actually something that we're taking very, very seriously. Like
Okay.
before,
Shopkeeper.
how serious you're probably asking yourselves that you're not asking on chat or asking me right now, but in your head you're probably asking, how serious are you taking it, Mick? Well, here's the thing. I installed it on my computer and I regularly check it. Like
It's a
we
mobile
actually
game,
have our
right?
own guild. Yeah, it's a mobile game.
Okay.
It's like this. So the storyline is you are a humble merchant tasked with selling equipment to the adventurers of this realm or the earth. I don't know, whatever. The hell
Dude, that sounds
call
like
it.
so much fun. You're the shopkeeper in
does.
every
You are the shopkeeper.
medieval fantasy game.
Yeah, medieval fantasy, and then you can hire heroes to get you certain items or like
I want
certain,
to try it. What's it?
Yeah, it's very good. And
Wait,
look for
what's the name?
Shopkeeper Quest. It is an absolutely fun game. I
Dude, and
swear,
you're
I've
sending
been
them out on
playing it
quests.
for a month. You send them out on quests, and then when they return, they either get weapons or they get resources that you just use to craft more stuff. And then the more that you level up certain things, the more that you get better items to sell. And then
Okay.
and then you also have this like city where you're basically it's a city all to yourself and probably to your guild. And then you can all work together to like upgrade specific areas to get like better production time, shorter resting time for your heroes, everything. So you're all working as one team. So no man is an island in this game. So you have to join a guild, and you can probably join us. I just have to kick some people from the guild. Oh no! I'll show you the emblem. The emblem looks like. Wait, let me open
Is
it.
it the guy with the thing?
The guy with a really nice mustache.
Oh, yeah.
What
Ah,
Archer's
right.
looking for.
This one?
Exactly. That is a great.
This one?
Great game. Good lord.
Why is it so
Wait, I
bright?
can't see it. It's super
Why is it
bright,
so-
but then yeah, but
It's
then,
okay,
yeah,
it's
it's very fun game. Been playing it for almost a month. Me and my friends have been trying our best to level up and get more members. And as we get more members, we just keep getting better and better. I mean, it's a good downtime. Like you're just like watching YouTube and then
It
you
looks
have it
fun,
on the other
man.
screen. It is pretty fun. It reminds me of Weapon Shop Fantasy on Steam, which is exactly the same thing, but this one is for free. While Weapon Shop Fantasy, I think, is around $500, 500 pesos. Sorry,
Okay.
Philippine pesos. My bad. On Steam, which is probably the same thing. And this one has better graphics because Weapon Shop Fantasy is like 8-bit. So, oh, sorry, 16-bit. I think that's the right way to say it. Yeah. Anyway, 16-bit. Yeah.
This looks
And-
super cool, and
yeah.
yeah, like you're living out your fantasy of being an NPC.
I love it. I love it because the thing is, I have been playing too much games where I am the center of attention. I want to play a story where I am just a supporting part to someone else's story. You get what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Like, what is that? What does that feel like? Like, to just help
Mhm.
someone get better at the story of their life, right?
Some would call that
That's
being a
the-
healer.
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Little controversial, man. Come on. You know, because
I know there's a
everybody knows tanks
Doesn't seem
are
like-
the main. Ah, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, it's fine. Doesn't seem like there's any supports on this show for now.
From the looks
That's
of it,
okay.
we got tank, DPS, and of course, Archer is always going to be a DPS. Oh, sorry. Let me point. I'm getting it all wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Archer is a DPS, Herald is a DPS, and Diego is that sniper, that annoying sniper dude that's super far away and just gets you with a headshot.
Oh, I'm the tank.
You're an
Well, it
opper.
depends on the
You're
game,
basically
but
an
yeah.
opper. If you were a CS:GO team, you're the opper guy.
Also, that's what oppers are, because I was hearing that
Yeah.
recently watching some docus about CS:GO.
Same. Oppers are basically the ones who use the Arctic. That's it. That's
Okay,
their
so they're
main
the
role.
campers.
They're the
The
campers.
campers,
The
exactly.
zoners.
Okay.
The long range support.
Oh man, that takes you back to playing the original CS:GO Half-Life patch, and you just hide behind a box with like a machine gun, wait for someone to run at you.
my
man,
God.
good
And you
times,
just shred through them one by one.
good times, good times.
Oh, great.
I like
Alright.
up them.
Yeah, man.
Well-
for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's it for me. What about you, Diego, man? What have you been playing, my good sir?
Okay, so I've been playing a game went on sale last weekend, which was Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wastelands. Wastelands, right?
Okay.
Wildlands.
Yeah.
Wildlands.
Wildlands. Wastelands. No, Wildlands. So it went on
Finish
sale.
that
Like,
game.
it did. It just got started. Like, a friend of ours convinced Sorbs from the Q from the Scrim Knights are the
Kyusu!
best observer from the QC, our best
Kyusu!
observer cameraman. He convinced me to give Wildlands a shot on
Mhm.
Steam while it was on sale, and while it was free to play for
Yeah.
that weekend. And then there was also a sale, 70% off, so it was only 500 pesos. So me and our friends, we were like a
Peggy
trio and we did
18.
a squad, like a full squad. It was so much fun. Like, I'll admit,
Yeah.
it is like I like games where you have to communicate as a squad, you know, like Overwatch alone, right? And even Apex. So I like those games where just who got disconnected.
I think we.
Oh, I think
we lost
Archer.
We
Archer.
lost Archer.
We lost Archer. There
Oh,
we
we
go.
got Archer back. We got Archer back.
We got
Alright.
Archer back. There we go.
I'm sorry,
No
I
webcam,
don't know
though.
what happened.
It happens.
That's cool.
It's
It happens.
it's the Philippines. That's what it is.
I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. It's crazy.
So,
Alright, so DZ,
I mean,
sorry.
like, yeah, it's been so fun playing Wildlands. The sale sadly is over. We bought it at, like, well, Sorb gifted it to us for the last 50 minutes because he really wanted us to play. So we're just gonna. He refuses us to pay him back, so we're just gonna give him milk tea, like the huge tub.
What a
What
guy.
a
What a
nice
guy,
guy.
right?
What a
I
nice
know.
guy. The sensei himself.
Well, he
Introduce
did-
it to us, please.
Well, he did, get promoted to a brown belt, so he got them money.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
Anyway.
now a sensei. Mm-hmm.
He's now a sensei. So yeah, like we were having such a fun game last night. Like we were gonna call it a night. It was like 1 a.m. We were gonna do this one mission where we had to sneak into a military base and steal this plane. Okay.
Okay.
So, there were like 3 checkpoints that we kept dying throughout, and the last checkpoint. So every time that we started the last one, we have to finally get the plane and escape while dodging a bunch of other helicopters and SAM site missiles or anti-air, all that stuff. So we just kept dying and dying every single time, and we just decided to. I should have been streaming this. We memorized all the paths of the of the units, because since we're sneaking in, if we get detected, this mission failed. We memorized everything that we decided, guys, let's just speed run this. So instead of doing a stealth game as a stealth game dictates, we decided to just run through everything and then triple tap them with a pistol and like just gun everything, run and gun, and we managed to do it. Like, which a mission that is ideally supposed to be done like perfectly, like James Bond style, and Metal Gear, whatever, it just becomes a Rambo fest. Yeah, so that was fun. I can't wait to play more of this primarily because you have to really communicate with your team. And I think it's a Ubisoft game. I did give Ubisoft a lot of flack before, but I love the fact that they're taking care of their IPs, they're taking care of their games. I mean, I found out just recently there's a mode or there's a feature in the game where you're going against essentially Predator. It's called El Sueño, I think, which is pretty much just something like that. It's just basically, but pretty much you're hunting down a predator, and it's supposedly the predator from AVP, the infrared, the one that looks like Knuckles.
Oh dang, son!
Yeah,
Knuckles.
Yeah, that's what you're hunting for. So essentially, so that's what Again, I gotta praise Ubisoft for the stuff they've been doing lately. So yeah, that's all I've been playing this past week.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Well, Koenig in the chat, DZ, says that he's heading back to Fallout 4 because there's now a mod that adds a new race in the game. A race, anime ladies, both for players and NPCs.
Oh my! 1 second, I'm gonna check out Steam and verify this mod.
Verify this mod. I want to do my research, in-depth research.
What did you say the mod was called, Koenig? I need to do for some research. I'm writing a
send me a screenshot, please.
Help a brother out.
Purposes.
For research purposes.
While me and Diego researched that, what about you, Harold? What have you been playing, sir?
Oh, thanks, Mick. Well, you know what? I've finally managed to carve out some time to play some video games this week, and it's been super fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, and it feels good to be able to sit back, relax, and do what we always talk about on a weekly basis. I've managed to play some Spider-Man a little bit on stream as well. Mick, you saw that, right? You saw me on.
Of course I did. Of course
I did. On twitch.tv/quitstalling.
It was a great stream. But I caught the last 30 minutes.
It was just me testing things out.
I caught the last negative minutes because when I tuned into you, Harold, it was you're already hosting someone else. Sorry.
That's fine.
And just like that, I was watching. I was enjoying.
Definitely.
You did really well, especially in a car chase. Oh,
it's super fun. This game is super fun, and
love that game.
It's so good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you
man.
Finished it, dude. Hey.
No, you finished it already. Oh, boss. I stopped playing it so I could play it on stream. I was having too much fun. I got 50% through the game. I was like, oh, I gotta stop.
Oh, nice.
I gotta stop. So it's a little teaser for what me, DZ, and a bunch of the other Quitstalling guys are doing. We're gonna start streaming sort of regularly here on twitch.tv/quitstalling so that we have more stuff going on the Twitch page. So in case people miss us Saturday through Tuesday, and then on that one Thursday, you'll get more chances to see this guy, maybe this guy, who knows? Maybe we can get a guest streamer. Someone famous like that Archer guy. I hear he's really good at games. I hear he completes games really fast. So we might get him sometime, if he's free. Yeah, he's so busy. But yeah, so I've been playing a little bit of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's been good. It's been good. I've also taken a shining back into World of Warcraft, as you would expect from me.
Nice.
I got something cooking up with some other guys from Quitstalling as well, so you guys have to stay tuned for that. It's gonna be fun. I got into GTA RP, which is what I was mentioning to Archer earlier on.
Nice.
The life is hard. The life is hard. Making money is not as easy in GTA RP as it is in GTA Online. So
what's your character? What's your character like?
He's athletic, so nothing like me. He's yeah.
Oh man.
He's of a darker race than I am. Although it's not reflecting there so much because the light's not bouncing right. Former athlete, he tore his ACL, his MCL, his CBDs, his TPTs. He tore everything. He tore everything in a horrific accident.
He tore on both ankles. Oh, both knees. I mean.
So now he's trying to find his way in Los Santos. Get a fresh start away from all the fame.
Wait, what server are you on? I'm actually looking for a decent server that no random people punches you for no fucking reason.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this server from time to time you might get the cops doing that to you, but It's called Better Gaming. It's targeted towards Southeast Asia and the Philippines, actually. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I'll hit you up with a link later on.
Not sure.
Yeah. I've found myself getting arrested more than once, and I'm not saying I was set up, and I'm not saying that life is hard in Los Santos, but I might have been set up, and life is really hard in Los Santos.
Harold, Elder Jin in the chat says, "Light's not bouncing, you say? You need that ray tracing, sir."
Oh.
Oh, they're ray tracing. Come on,
That's a
gotta
callback.
turn that on. That RTX,
man.
baby.
That's a callback to GameByte episode 92. If you guys want to check that out with Elder Jin, we showed a clip of World of Warcraft's one of their newer cities, Borealis, with and without ray tracing, and ray tracing makes a difference.
Good
I think I
Lord.
saw a video recently. They did that with one of the Doom games, like the original. I think the original Doom game.
Okay.
Wow.
Did it
Yeah,
make any
like,
difference?
Wait, we
Oh yeah, it did.
No.
I'll try
Lord.
I'll try to look for it. Hold on.
Okay.
just to
go,
give
go.
you guys like insight on how it looks like. Like if normal Pikachu in the Pokemon series is a 2D character, if you turn on ray tracing, it looks exactly like Pikachu from Detective Pikachu. That's how good it
Wait,
looks.
really? That huge of a difference?
That's how big the difference is.
Really?
Good Lord. Good Lord.
Damn.
That's
Oh, okay.
so curious
Furs and
today.
everything, man. Come on. Who knew Pikachu had fur? We all thought it was skin. What the hell, man?
I didn't know Snubble had fur, but you know that's just my
Yeah.
personal.
I didn't know Greninja wasn't slimy. I was very, very disappointed.
He looks a little.
Because frogs are
shiny.
normally slimy, right? It's a little
Yeah.
shiny in the
Yeah,
in the
yeah, that's
palms,
true.
but aside from that, nah.
That's true. Well, I want to give a shout out to the folks over in the chat. Block PH. You know, we got some people like
Block.
Conic Stigger and Sneaky in the chat, and of course my buddy Sinek in the chat. How you doing, Nate? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. I see you hustling on those streams. Nate's streaming on like Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Pornhub. But yeah, Nate, man, good stuff.
If you're PLD to use, you're blocked from that website though. Just saying.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
You're blocked where? Where?
Huh? Wala.
The question is, how does he know?
Because I'm not a PLDT user. Haha. Dalawa.
Whoever said I was a
my gosh.
UPLDT?
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
Okay.
real quick, if you guys
Okay.
haven't seen it yet, my buddy Nate actually is the one who runs Mind of a Geek. He brought Mind of a Geek back recently. It's their podcast. So I guested on it a little over a year
Yeah.
ago. Isn't that right, Nate? Good stuff, man. And
Around a
welcome
year
back.
ago, yeah. I
Mind of
remember.
a
I
Geek.
watched that episode.
Yeah. And Nate's got like a ton of shows, like all geeked up. You know, check him out. Ink Geek Studios, INKED Geek Studios. Check him out. Check him and Brandon out over there. Let's see. Conic says VPN, baby.
Yeah, baby.
VPN.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how
man.
we do it.
That's how we do. That's how we do. All right,
Harold,
DZ sent me the
real quick.
clip. Yeah,
I
DZ
sent
sent me the
it,
clip.
it's-
I'm a-
It was Quake 2, not Doom. But there is a
Oh,
Doom
okay.
one. But I think the difference between Quake is like a lot more prevalent than with Doom.
Yeah, I was gonna say like with Doom, you're not really like it's that was like fake 3D. I wonder how much ray tracing is gonna do for
That's
that.
true.
But, like,
That's why it was
Yeah,
Doom.
but yeah,
That's why it was
check it out.
Quake 2.
dude, look at this. Is this is just ray tracing?
Yeah, I skip ahead to like 124 on the YouTube.
Ta-da!
A minute
You
20.
can see it like on a better side, side by side.
Shout out to WCC. Oh, is this Off Tech? No, WCCF Tech TV. Dude, this is bonkers.
VPN?
Dude,
Yeah.
look,
Look
you
at
can
them
see with
shadows,
the gun.
man.
Yeah, you can see the textures are really poor, but like, man, ray tracing makes a huge difference.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
lighting, like.
I thought you guys were just joking around with a huge difference, man.
No,
It's
sir.
ridiculous, man. It's so
Ray,
ridiculous.
ray tracing is the future, but it'll probably take a
Man.
decade before all of us, can actually enjoy and have ray tracing. It's
No,
very
Mick.
expensive.
All you have to do is donate on twitch.tv/quitstalling. If you look at the bottom panels, you'll see a button that says donate. if you donate $1,500, each of us will be able to get a graphics card with it.
No, that's not enough. It's not
That's
enough.
not enough? Okay.
It's not enough. $2,200.
Each?
Yeah, it's around $700 for a 2080.
Make it
Okay.
3,000 so I can have one as well.
Yeah,
We will get Archer
Donate it
streaming
there.
regularly on Quit
Please,
Stuff.
sure. The friends, click under friends and family, and then just pay for the additional charges yourself on your credit card. Thank you.
Oh, man. There's a donate button if you guys want to help out the cause. Nate in the chat says he loves his 2080 Ti. Dude, that sounds bomb. That sounds
That's a
bomb.
great-
Oh, nice.
Share the love, man. Share the love.
I love 20T. I love your 2080 Ti too.
Yeah. My XP, please.
Truth. Well, he is trying to share the love, actually. He's saying I should come back on their show. I am more than willing, but we got to get you on one of our shows first, Nate. It's been too long.
Exactly.
It's been too long. All right. We'll get you and Brandon on GameByte. You know, if you're free at this time nowadays, huh? Right? You know what I'm saying? But we got to move on, guys. Let us know in the chat what you have all been playing as we move on a little bit. I want to talk to Archer a little more in depth because we miss this guy. It's been a year, hasn't it? Like, Archer, when were you on? When were you on GameByte? Gosh.
Wait,
Like,
I can't remember, man. It's been a
the
while.
last
It's like
the last
episode
one was
50 something.
episode. If it's episode 50 something, that must have been.
I have it on my milestones.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
milestones on
this
my
guy.
Twitch.
Oh man.
Look at this guy.
May 16. May 16.
It's the
Wow.
1 year anniversary in a
Yeah.
week.
Woohoo! Nice.
May 16.
wow.
First ever talk show guest experience with Quit Stalling. May 16,
Nice.
2018. Oh my
Well,
god.
We're 1 week off, but it's
The
fine.
fates
Yeah.
have been aligned. It is a sign.
Dang.
We should get him again next year, May. We'll get him again.
Annual guesting.
I'll put him in the box. Every May we shall get. It's Archer Perez month.
That's so cool. Like, we're doing this for some reason. Like, we had the Avengers Endgame recap, like 10 years after Iron Man 1 launched. So, like, we had that weird anniversary thing happen as well last week. So, this is weird. Archer, man, it's destiny. All right, it's destiny.
It's destiny.
My word. All right. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to talk to Archer and find out more about him, but we still love all of you, especially the ones watching live. No favoritism, but you guys are super cool. Let us know what you've been playing in the chat, and we will definitely talk about it later on. But for now, we got to move on a little bit because we got to talk to this guy. We got to talk to the man of the hour, Archer Perez. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let's give him a little applause. Come on. Show him some love, people. Show him some love. On your 1 year GameByte anniversary. Oh, no, that's my bad. On your 1 year GameByte anniversary. Archer, man, it's been a year.
Happy 1 year.
Happy 1 year. And since that interview, your career has skyrocketed. All right? You've gone from someone who fell asleep on stream to someone who falls asleep on live television and so much more.
Who falls asleep with tons of money on his bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
just made it,
Rolling
man.
in that though.
All right, Archer, man, track us back. All right, let's go 1 year previously. What's happened since then, man? We've seen you shoutcasting, isn't that right? What have you been doing?
Yeah,
what have you
yeah.
been doing?
So from the interview from last year, let me check my thing.
Yeah, go,
Good
dude,
thing I
go.
write down the thing.
He needs
Dude,
it.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yun na agad. After the quit stalling thing, on June onwards, I got connected with Fragfest. SM North EDSA. That's my first shoutcasting in a mall. I was shoutcasting for Special Force 1 and 2.
Oh,
I have no knowledge
Wow.
about the game. As in, zero knowledge. It was like, are you down to shoutcast in SM North EDSA? Because I'm a go-getter. If there's an
Yeah, you
opportunity, I take it. Like I take it.
That's good. That's good.
And I
That
make
is
sure
very good.
when the day comes, I'm ready. Like it's a motivation thing for me that I have to be ready if I took the job. regardless if I am very knowledgeable or not. So after nun, I got connected naman with, this is all after I'm with Mineski. A lot of things happened with Mineski and I'm very thankful. I'm not with them now, but I'm very thankful that they did teach me. They were my mentors. And it all landslided from there. I was hosting.
You want to give a shout out to anyone in Mineski?
All of them, Zen, Asurai, Midnight, Wolf, Manjin, Nomad, si baka may makalimutan ako. Basta guys, you know who you are. I'm very thankful. Yung mga kabatch ko din, like mga kabatch ko, sina Ilustrado, sina TDZ, sina Yasu Miao, and a lot of guys there. They were the one who taught me how to, do's and don'ts sa industry of shoutcasting. I shoutcasted for Southeast Asian PUBG Championship, Philippine qualifiers. And with Duno, with Boss Duno, yung nasa wheel chat ng Dota, I had the chance to shoutcast with him. And this really opened doors for me na to meet a lot of people in the industry. Nag-shoutcast ako dun for Flow Asia naman, another agency that headed Southside Battle Royale for PUBG Mobile, and yung mall tour thing siya. So I went hosting for SM Bacoor, SM Santa Rosa, Calamba, Lipa, and Dasma.
Wow.
Yun,
dude, you traveled. Wow. You traveled.
Yeah, I traveled. So, yun din, na-open din ako to doors to ESGS. I was the host and shoutcaster for HyperX for 3 days. And ano pa ba? Yeah. And I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful, man. Like, ano pa ba? Wait.
Yeah, like
I might be forgetting something.
It's cool, dude. Because like when we talked to you last year, you just started streaming more or less a couple of weeks, months before that. And you had that very famous stream where you fell asleep. We joke about it because it's super cool and super funny how people kind of rallied behind you after that, and then like it really speaks to your personality that people have stuck around and have enjoyed your company and have continued to support you, because not only are you a go-getter, you're a genuinely nice guy. You are a stand-up person, and it shows. It really shows, and the fact that you are a go-getter on top of that. Yeah, it makes it easy to hire you. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, nung start din, it was rough. It was rough. No first ko nga din yeah, it was rough na until now naman. And first kong hosting thing, my legs were shaking, man.
Oh wow!
Wow.
The nerves, dude. The nerves.
Yeah. It got to me talaga, and eventually I guess you keep doing it. Diyan, you're gonna get used to the thing. Pero until now, I still do get butterflies. Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to tell. Like you mentioned, you were at ESGS, the Esports and Gaming Summit here in Manila, and DZ and I ran into you along with a Human Panda, who I'm hoping is in the chat right now. Shout out to Human Panda if you're there.
We met some of the listeners that day.
Yeah, exactly. And we saw Archer there, and you were doing your thing, and I would never have been able to tell that you were nervous because you were just so you were happy. You're doing what you are now. You're smiling,
dude.
You're just smiling throughout the whole thing.
Dude, Archer looked so suave there. He had that slick hair gel. Yeah, he had like the slick hair gel. He has like a greaser jacket, man. He was like owning that floor of HyperX.
Good times, man. And
that was good times.
And I'm still a long way. I still have a lot to learn. May time nga pala I hosted for Photon Pasig soft opening.
Mm-hmm.
And they had
that's the Miss company, right?
Yeah. And they had Miss Earth candidates, man. Yeah. They were like 25 something candidates of Miss Earth. So what happened was I was hosting. I was ready. I was like, I got this. Easy. But when the girls came and they were all seated and all directed at me, I was like, I stuttered 2 times. Like, dead silence. And they were just... I forgot what country. She was so supportive. God. Nag-eye to eye kami, and she was like, she's saying that you got this. And
Oh, so sweet.
yeah. I forgot what country siya. Pero
Wait.
And you still can't remember.
Were you wearing your coffee vest?
Oh no, I can't sadly.
Sayang.
I
That would've
been-
pero it was in my bag lang.
Oh, nice.
I bet if you did, they would be like, oh man, that's like. I bet they would be like, oh, that's so cute.
It's so cute. He has a persona.
Oh man, but
That's
dude,
crazy,
like,
dude.
wow, that's like totally off from what what you were normally host at. That's good. That's great.
That's
Yeah,
great.
they asked
That's
me, "Are you
amazing.
down?" Yes.
Always.
Would you do it again? Yes.
Yeah, but I need to like more focus. I melted. They were so like stunning and everything.
Too
Tapos,
hot.
I melted na. Uminit eh. Pinagpawisan talaga ako nun.
Oh, man.
Sobra.
Well, I'm pretty sure they all know what it's like to be on stage in front of a lot of people, and getting all the jitters and everything. So I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they could like. That's why that one candidate was like looking at you.
Like,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You got it. He was like, signing na. You're
doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot to
nerves
kasi I was so nervous na hindi ko na natignan yung sash niya. or what. I was so nervous, man.
Yeah,
Ano pa ba?
that's so relatable. That's so relatable. Being up on stage and getting nervous, like it's major. But we've talked a lot about your hosting, but I want to know about the other side of Archer Perez. You've been online, you've been streaming regularly. This is your roots. These are your roots, your streaming roots.
Yeah.
And you got picked up by Tier 1, isn't that right?
Yeah,
How
tier
did
1
that go?
amplifier.
How did that happen? How did that happen?
That's the reason why I left Twitch. Sadly.
Oh.
Yeah, sadly. So I was streaming for 11 months on Twitch, then they contacted me, and it was for a streaming deal with Tamago, which is gone now. And kasi you need money to fuel the dream. Yeah? And I was
Yes.
I was trying to prove a point sa parents ko na there's a career out of this.
Yes.
And yun yung so parang we can really earn from this. And kasi after graduation, hindi na talaga humingi from my parents. And
Like
parang
you didn't want to ask for money anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a slap back nila sa akin yun. Oh, kailangan
That's
ba
true.
may career dyan?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Kaya nung nagka-chance talaga. Some people selling it out. Parang sell out sa pero I was just chasing the dream talaga.
It's called feeding
And-
yourself, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called
Exactly.
business. That's
Yeah.
life.
It's called I wanna eat double cheeseburgers at least once a month instead of eating Burger McDos for the rest of my life.
Yeah. So, ayun, they picked me kasi they were getting streamers then from Twitch, and I was one of the napili dun sa pag-move to migrate to Tamago, and it closed down, pero we got pulled out naman before it did close down. We did
Okay.
get our pay naman, and we got transferred to Facebook. Kaya
Oh, okay.
Nice.
that's how it started talaga. Kasi right now, nare-realize na ng Philippines that there are careers and big money in the industry, which is streaming and everything. So there's our agencies are really going with the wave on the thing. Kaya
Yeah.
yun.
Yeah, oh, that's awesome. And you started streaming with Amplify and Tier 1. I've seen you do a show, with 3 other guys. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So along the contracts and everything, we moved to Facebook, and they Trike wanted a somewhat a TV show like page. Hindi lang siya parang for all game. Kasi may na-point out siya na when you do scroll down ngayon sa Facebook, let's be real, puro live streaming games yan. Wala na yung old post. Like, lahat, it's all about, when I scroll down ngayon, 1, 2, 3. Like, basta a shit ton of live stream gaming ngayon, and he wants something to maiba. Do podcast like what you guys are doing right now. This I do love podcasts and community talks. Kasi you do get the connection with people talaga aside from gaming lang in general. Yun yung gusto niya magawa. He wants to fill up 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. every day. Yun yung plan niya talaga. Like Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. may show dun sa page na yun.
Yeah.
And nagka-audition runs or host na gusto nila mangyari the first show, which is yun nga, yung Amplify Live. Kami nag-name ng show, The Good Jow Podcast. Kasi
What does that stand for? Yeah, so I was gonna get to the title actually. So you call it the Good Jow Podcast. What does Good Jow stand for? What does Good Jow mean?
Kasi di ba there's bad Jows.
Yeah.
But we're good. So we're the good Jows.
But
So for the people who aren't native Filipinos, can someone explain what a bajao is?
Keep forgetting what a bajao. Wait, we have Google on our side.
No, it's
Archer, go.
ethnic
Sorry.
Group. It's an ethnic group talaga. And kasi parang may inside joke lang na they do, sing in the jeeps and stuff.
Yeah.
I have nothing against them, right? They have this drums and thing, and they play, and they sing, and they ask for money.
Yeah, they're more Afro-Asian. They're an Afro-Asian group, like community in the Philippines. They're what if you're looking further back in history, they're more of a tribe. Yeah, that's what you would call their
Yeah.
They're the one who walks in the seabed and fish.
Yeah. There are several Austronesian culture groups of maritime
Google.
Southeast Asia, with exports from southern Philippines. So they live
Samar, right?
by the sea.
Samar region.
They live by the sea, somewhere there. Yeah, Sama Bajau. Also Sulu. Yeah, they're also found there.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty cool. They're very Archer kind of explained it right. They actually do play and sing on jeeps, and they do cultural shows. They're actually
do you guys do cultural shows and play and sing on
No.
on
Could
Good
you guys
Jow?
do the tinikling while you guys are recording the podcast?
Twitch sings is a thing, so it's not far off, right?
Oh,
Sorry,
Facebook.
is there Facebook sings? Is there Facebook sings?
No.
No,
but
but
I saw
there's
a streamer
Facebook
on
dating.
Facebook that does. Yeah, Facebook dating. It's a new thing.
What?
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
Facebook dating. Yeah, ever since Bumble came in to the Philippines, they also introduced Facebook dating just a few days ago, I think, or a week ago.
Facebook is trying to fight everything, man. Like
They're big enough. They're big enough.
Yeah.
They're a big enough company to actually go against everyone.
Yeah, they fought Snapchat, they bought Instagram, man.
Yeah, they bought IG to fight
man.
Snapchat. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So insane.
Yeah. All right, that's
Yeah,
awesome,
they have
Archer. So you do Good Jow. Who are your co-hosts on Good Jow?
I have Ives and Luis from Chambalero.
Nice.
Okay.
I haven't heard of them. Like, nakilala ko lang sila. Like, I knew about Chambalero when I got to know them in person. They're very big on YouTube and on their Facebook page. They do dubs, funny dubs, parody dubs over NBA players.
That's fun.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's fun.
So, yun yung parang skit nila. They do skits like sino nga yun sa Oklahoma Thunder?
Are you talking about Russell Westbrook?
No.
Westbrook?
The center. I
Oh,
forgot his
Steven
name.
Adams.
Yeah, Steven Adams. Yung persona niya sa dub sila. Kasi kamukha niya si Aquaman.
Oh, I see it.
Adams, yeah, Steven Adams on their dubs only say Aquaman. All their dubs, yun lang yung persona. Every character has their own persona and they dub it, and it's really fun.
He really does.
Oh man.
Wow. Let me pull it up on screen real quick. But so he talks like they make him talk like a Pokemon, pretty much.
Yeah. He runs Aqua, and Popovich is a drunkard. Like they have their own.
Look at the similarity right there.
They have their own persona per character, and it's really funny. So
That's
I got
man.
the chance to work with them. It's really fun. And the other one was Josh with the peace sign. He's a Facebook streamer, and I commend Amplify for meshing up us four kasi di ko talaga inaasahan na sila yung makaka-work ko. I was hinting na
So
parang
you wouldn't have
si Aya
thought
baka
you wouldn't have thought that
Yeah.
you'd be paired up with them in a show.
Yeah. Kasi nakita ko yung auditions eh. And I had my guesses na ito yung maka-work ko. Baka ito yung maka-work ko. Baka sila yung mag-jive, ako wala, yung ganun. And lahat ng guesses ko wala. Sila yung naging tandems ko. And I'm very thankful kasi sobrang ganda ng dynamic namin. Kaya props to them na parang they figured out na this thing would mesh with this thing and then
That's
Yeah,
awesome
that would-
production. And who produces your stuff? Yeah, who was the one who was able to string you guys together as a roster for Good Jow? Who had the
Amplify
foresight?
talaga. Tier 1 Amplify. It was the like Vern, Kai, and the team talaga. Parang they watched it all and parang sila yung nag-mesh together na sino yung bagay kung kanino.
That's awesome, man. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Nice.
So give us a highlight of what you've done over the past year. Something that you're super proud of.
Show. No! Ano yung question pala? Ano yung question?
I'm sorry. That's classic. That's classic. So again, for those of you just tuning in, Archer is streaming live. He's joining us live from the TXE Game House. So you might hear an odd sound or two in the background. It's normal. It's normal. Archer's used to it by now. I was just asking, can you give us a highlight over the past year? Literally, it's been a year. We found out a while ago. It's been a year since the last time we spoke to you here on GameByte. Give us a highlight, something that really stands out for you from the past year, that you think either defined you or something. Give us the most memorable part of your year so far.
Right. I'll try to think.
Go, dude, take your time. Take your time. I'm gonna hit up chat while you're thinking. We're gonna give you a minute. We're gonna let you rest. DZ man, hit up chat. Who are we talking to at the moment?
Okay, I refreshed my page, so I'm just gonna pick the latest. So my chat refresh. Gibbs and Chills is joining us in chat. He says, "There we go. Got to stop by before you guys end or something." So Gibbs.
This is for Gibbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is this right one? Yeah, sure. Yeah, more fan art for you. It's been a while since we've given him material for fan art, so that's one for you, man.
For his fanfic.
Yeah. Kebu TV is also in chat. Yo, finally nabutan ko. Yeah, Kebu, nice. Thanks for finding time to drop by before you start streaming. Kebu's has also put up a podcast recently. I think around the same time, also on Wednesday. So like it's a great thing that so many people are getting on, are doing podcasts and doing shows.
Yeah, man. For real.
Yeah, like it's something that like I think when we started doing this, Herald, like a lot of people in the chat was saying like, I'm glad there's shows that are like, I'm glad I found something like this.
Yeah,
so
man.
It's so good to hear that.
Yeah.
A lot of creators are starting to do this now, like you guys, especially Amplifier, doing like these show formats and not just playing games, which is also good.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that people watch GameByte and they're like, I could do that. No, but seriously, like you mentioned when we first started, Diego, and I wanna find Archer looks like he's got a thought already. When we did start off doing our podcast, initially we called it the Quit Stalling Podcast, the very first incarnation of our shows. We said everyone has a voice, and I'm sure someone somewhere out there wants to hear what this other person wants to say, and the internet gives us a chance to do that. Gives us a chance to reach out to like-minded people. And podcasts are such a great way to do that. So, like, I'm so glad that we're getting more and more people active and actively looking to talk and communicate and doing it in no matter what form you're doing it. Short videos, Instagram stories, longer form content on YouTube, or podcasting or streaming on Twitch, which could last 12 hours or more. I'm so happy. I'm so happy it's become so accessible. Now, before we get back to chat in a little bit, Archer, man, give us that defining one. Let me reiterate it for the people just tuning in right now. Archer, we asked you, give us a defining moment over the past year that's stuck in your mind, something that you really, really consider yourself to think, okay, that was a good moment in the past year since we last spoke.
Actually, dalawa in mind.
Awesome. Even better.
One is the ESGS hosting. Talaga, in the ESGS hosting, it felt felt really good. Parang, doon ko na pa ako sa sarili ko na I'm going, parang, na-prove sa sarili ko na there's a career talaga out of it. Siyempre, on the back of my head na parang, there's haunting doubts and everything. Pero yun yung nag-ano sa akin, to see, kasi first time ko din mag-ESGS and see that scale, na parang ganun siya ka-exciting, ganun siya ka-possible, and ganun siya yung nag-open ng doors, and ganun yung daming opportunities na pwede pala, it really opened my eyes. Kaya sobrang patriot na ako na in esports and in games. Sa industry natin ngayon, in streaming, you can do a lot of things. Kaya nakaka-amaze talaga. Pero yung pinaka, talaga sa akin ngayon, yung pinaka-defining and everything na very thankful of ako, yung pag-host ko sa Amplify. Kasi that's the one yun yung nag-able sa akin to move out, to earn and to do what I love. Yun talaga. Kaya I'm very thankful. Yeah. Thank you.
Well said. Well said.
Thank you.
That's beautiful, man. That's so beautiful.
Why did it get cut off? Why did it get cut off?
I told him to quiet down.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just went.
Yeah.
So that-
You know those signs that go applause? It went up and then it just
Yeah.
went. You know, it just stopped, and they were like, okay.
Natigil na, mid-clap, no?
Our chat is super disciplined.
Gotta love the chat. Gotta love the chat.
No, but that's awesome, Archer, and we're so glad that you're starting to thrive. And proving people wrong is such a great motivator. We've seen it from athletes, we've seen it from comedians, and now I think the modern day entertainer will come from an outlet like streaming, and you are such a good example of this. And it helps that you are a go-getter, and we can say that all we can on the show, because there are a lot of people that have started way before Archer Perez, and they're still trying to find their way. So the fact that you can show people, yes, it's possible. You just got to keep hustling. You just got to keep saying yes to the right opportunities, and of course, got to get a little lucky. So
Little luck.
yeah, but that luck is always compounded by the fact that you're doing it, man. Like, other people get the luck and then they just let the chance pass by. You are still going for it, and I admire that from you, Archer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good stuff,
May
man.
naalala lang din kasi akong nasabi I forgot who told me. Basta, when the iron is hot, that's the time you work harder, faster. Hindi na yung time for laxing. Kasi some people do get their break, pero parang they get lax sa parang, ito na yun. Pero for me, that's the time you work extra. You work harder talaga when the metal is hot. Yun lang.
Exactly.
Yun lang sa share. Kasi yun nga eh. I guess my big break talaga was nung nakatulog ako eh. Kaya,
Who knew?
Kasi- yeah, who knew, di ba? Like, who knew?
Who
And,
knew?
It was
isa
a
ko
blessing
ding
in
big
disguise.
break. Exactly. Isa ko din big break because why I got into shoutcasting is by accident talaga. Hindi ko siya parang chase down na I wanted to be a shoutcaster. It was all by accident. I guess luck plays its part there.
Yeah.
Kasi nagka-tournament, if ako si Claridad and Plock, if you guys remember them. Plock PH and ako si Claridad. They had the show match and they had to make teams and magpa 5-on-5. I was part of Plock's team. Pero I'm bad in
nice.
Dota. I was like, palitan nyo na lang ako. Kasi,
Shoutcast.
may pride dyan eh. There's pride in there. And parang palitan nyo na lang ako para manalo.
Yeah.
Kaya sabi nila, sige, blah, blah, blah. And when the day came, sabi ko, maybe hindi pa nila ako napapaltan. I was like, pwede ako na lang ulit maglaro. Then sabi nila, ay, napaltan ka na. Mag-shoutcast ka na lang. Ano shoutcast? Basta commentary mo na lang at sigaw mo yung nangyayari. Yeah. So I was there. They were
Everything
streaming.
lined up.
Ako lang talaga yung nagsha-shoutcast. Ay, wala akong... I know the basics, pero hindi lahat. So, na shoutcast na ako, tapos nagkataon na meron din shoutcasting call for Mineski. Everyone sa kanila kept pushing me to shoutcast sa games nila. Then eventually, mag-apply ka, try Mineski out. They were pushing me. So, ayoko talaga. Then, pumunta ako. Then, boom. Then, the rest is history. Yun nag-start na ang aking shoutcasting career. Yun talaga yung nag-start. Yun talaga yung nag-start. By accident din. Hindi ko talaga siya in-aspire at the start.
Yeah.
Pero I love it. I love it.
That's awesome, man. So,
That's
we
awesome.
talked about what was great over your past year. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you one thing. We don't get too serious on GameByte, you know that. But I want to ask you a sort of serious question. Where do you think you'd be right now if you didn't fall asleep on stream?
I'll still be streaming. For sure. Kasi like ko naalala yung yung the first time I got traded talaga. Yun yung yun yung naging drive ko back on nung nagti-Twitch pa ako. Hindi lang yun yung drive ko, one of my major drives talaga. Kasi I was streaming na 1 viewer, 0 viewer, 2 viewers for 3 months. As in for 3 months. As in, ako lang, I keep talking. Iniisip ko, what do I need to do? How do I market and everything? Then I got traded by Prime Illuminati, suggested by Sticky Dishes. It was a party of 12 to 15, I forgot. Basta, yun lang. And I felt genuinely happy na parang, someone's really watching my shit right now. And I was so demotivated na din nung time na yun. Pero I was genuinely happy. I was playing Human Fall Flat with Nukela. Naglalaro lang kami, nagloloko lang kami. Yeah. Then bigla ako na-raid. I was like, oh, shoot! Ang dami tao and everything. Then, yung naging motivation ko, kasi I really felt happy nung time na yun. Sabi ko, I want to get big one day. And ako na yung mangre-raid ng tao.
Oh.
To share. Yeah, yun yung naging drive ko nun sa... Yeah, kung nakita nyo dati yung streamers thing, puro mukha ko yun. I was posting a lot. Parang...
I remember that. I remember that time.
Yeah, ang dami na inis sa akin. Sabi mo, puro emojis, puro na lang si Archer, pero...
That's grand, bro. That's
hustle,
grand.
man. That's the hustle.
Called
You know?
building an image. It's called building an image.
They don't have to look at your
parang-
stuff. They don't have to
Yeah.
see you and stare at your emojis. Fudge. You know, like you're not telling them you don't put enough emojis. Like, no, you let it be. Some people.
Tapos may nakasal din sa akin, like, why 4 links? Ba't ba? Gusto ko 4 links na lang ko eh.
4 links. So you don't read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
man.
baka mag-miss yung unang click mo, o there's 3 more links there na maklik mo doon, o, di ba?
See, Archer
Boom.
looking out for the man. Yeah, he's just looking out for everyone.
Exactly.
It's hard, man. It's a small
So,
target. It's a small target.
Like, click! O, baka maklik nila doon, di ba? Gumanto yung radius ng clicking ng page ko. Hindi lang ganon, it was like this.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so guys, I know I've been asking a lot of questions to Archer. I know you have your own questions, so throw them at him, man. Don't let me stop you. Don't let me stop you.
Yeah. First things
Pwede mo
first.
tanong sa inyo? Ay, kayo
sure.
lang.
Of course,
Tanong lang
sure,
din ako.
sure.
Go ahead.
Hindi, kayo
Go
muna,
ahead.
kayo
But
muna.
it's your
kayo
show.
muna.
It's your show. It's about you. It's
No.
about you today.
No.
Yeah, I'm
May
good.
dalawang
So, like,
tatanong.
yeah, proceed. I've got nothing. Harold's asked all
Don't
of
be
it.
vain, Dizzy. Don't be vain.
Really?
No, you-
really. Fine.
You basically covered
go,
a lot.
go.
You
Go for it.
basically covered a
Uh-huh.
lot, Harold.
Okay, wait, Mick. You guys don't have a question? You guys don't have a question?
Well,
Maybe one
I
more.
do have a question.
Go.
I have a question
Go for
for
it,
Harold, and I have a question for Archer. I'm gonna start with
Well,
Harold.
for it.
Harold,
Let's ask
how many
Archer first.
counts? All right. Okay, dude. So I gotta ask. It's just very. I'm just a little curious. What were the significant changes you noticed when you moved from Twitch? Like, what did you notice from the community in Tamago that you created, and then the community that you have now in Facebook?
Para sa akin, Twitch will still be, so far for my end, kasi mas matagal ako, 11 months ako with Twitch.
Yeah.
And mas nabuo yung Twitch community ko compared to 2. So, yung nakikita kong difference talaga is mas may connection with Twitch people than the other, as in iba yung connection with Twitch people. You really get to know people
On
in a
Twitch.
deeper scale. Kasi majority sa Facebook, pa-shout out, fan sign, palaro tayo. I have nothing against it. I'm
Yeah.
really happy with that. Pero iba yung sa Twitch, like di ba minsan there's only one guy chatting, pero magdamag sila, nandun lang siya, and he really wants to connect with you. And I'm very thankful for that. Para sa akin, quality beats quantity pa din talaga. And it's amazing. Iba sa Twitch.
Yeah.
Kasi sa Facebook, ang daming distractions eh. When you chat, may nag-pop up yung chat tropa mo, you scroll down, you check the chat, and pero when you're in Twitch, parang yung goal mo is to watch someone. Yun talaga yung main purpose mo ba't ka nagpumunta Twitch eh. You want to watch content. Aside from Facebook. Sa Tamago naman, hindi ko masyado na-build because it's 2 months lang. And yun talaga.
But were you able to like bring the community you built from Twitch to the different platforms you went?
Yeah. Pero not all talaga. Kasi hindi lang sila loyal to a streamer, they're loyal to a platform din. And I respect that talaga. I have nothing against that naman. And ako dumadalo pa din ako sa Twitch kasi and wala naman masaya naman sa Facebook. May mga tao talagang quality din, pero iba yung deep level nung na experience ko sa Twitch compared to Facebook. Baka maaga pa kasi, maybe it's too early pa kasi I just got into Facebook. Maybe umabot din sa point na yun. Pero yun yung nakita kong difference talaga.
I think a lot of that has to do with how Facebook was originally designed, because it was never designed for
a streaming
games, right?
Yeah,
so I guess it's like how it's all laid out. Because exactly, like you said, quality of life. That when you have to scroll through the comments, like it's a lot harder than how would you do it on Twitch. Twitch is like you have a whole side of your screen just meant for the chat, so it's different.
Yeah, definitely. Like Twitch has gone through so many iterations since it was called Justin TV. And they've cultivated what it takes to become a platform for game streaming. So they have a couple of years up on Facebook, and it makes total sense. That's a great question, Mick. And I want to. Do you have any follow-ups, or can we defer to chat?
Well, chat has a lot of good questions. We can go to that.
They do.
All right, someone DZ, man, since you didn't have a question, you throw out something from chat.
Okay, so first one's from from Kebu. Kebu's asking, what's the story behind the coffee vest?
I'll make the story short. Mahaba eh.
Okay, and I do want to say you could also check it on GameByte episode 54. GameByte episode 54. Yeah, so if you guys want to know the story behind Archer's coffee vest, check out GameByte episode 54. Yeah,
rewatch it.
Yeah, Archer, do you want to give like a brief summary, or are you good with that?
Yeah, sobrang quick one lang. So,
okay, go.
So I was out with friends, I was drinking, I was tired, I got home kasi birthday ng katropa ko and he wanted to play Dota with me, yung birthday boy. So, they're in game, I am drunk and tired, I turned on my stream. While waiting for them to finish, I fell asleep. Then like hundreds of people were trying to wake me up with bits, with calls. My personal number got out, text, a lot, basta alerts, follows, subs,
you got doxed, man.
It kept on growing talaga because na screenshot tulog ako. Tulungan nyo kami, gisingin si Archer, blah blah blah.
Wake Archer up.
Yeah, wake Archer up. Kasi there's this thing na parang pwede ka maban at that time if you do AFK or sleep. Parang yun yung naging news na parang, wag natin siya hayaan maban. Kaya na sobrang thankful sa community nun. They rallied up to wake me up. Then, nagising ako eventually. Then the next day, I got the coffee vest to remind myself not to fall asleep on stream. Ayun. That's the story behind the coffee vest.
Sorry. Do you still have the VOD of that stream? You should save it.
I downloaded the whole thing. I downloaded the whole thing. Yeah.
Nice.
Memories, man.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Kebu, same person who asked the question, Kebu in the chat said he really wanted to talk to you, Archer, during the XX Silver Spades party at Game Over, but apparently being passed out drunk is a common state for Archer, and he wasn't able to talk to you.
That's the first time I ever got wasted talaga. I was knocked out with streamers.
Wow.
Kasi I don't do shots, I chug bottles. Thanks to Frisbee. Frisbee
Oh, man.
community, shout out to Frisbee.
That never gets old. Well, then again,
Yeah.
the idea never
Swing.
gets old, but the ones who do it get old.
Yeah.
You swig it.
Man.
Oh man,
It's
that's
like-
hilarious.
And the count is so slow. 1, 2.
Look at that. Stalling one.
Yeah, yung pa.
Stalling
Stalling 2.
I can like
Stalling
name
three.
so many people. Like Archer, like we can name so many people right now. I can like name
Yeah.
drop them, but of course we can't. Who do that?
Ito pa yung kicker
Good Lord.
doon. So they have a bottle. Babae, maganda from Frisbee. They will hold you here sa waist. Oh, chug ka na! And everyone's there. Your friends are there. You're like,
Oh,
tatanggihan mo ba si
man.
ano? Hindi ko tatanggihan si ano. And papachug ka niya for 10 seconds.
Oh
Ayun.
man.
I got trained there.
Sino pang
That's
babae na
fun.
to? Kilala ko ba?
Yeah.
Man. Oh
Yeah,
man.
Diego's like, that's my sister. No, what?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Archer, man, respect. No,
We're getting personal. We're getting some beef.
Mm,
but yeah. Speaking of events, Archer, and you know, I guess getting drunk at them. Sir Krabs in the chat said he has a question for you. When will we have our first ever meet and greet Archer event?
Actually, hindi ko alam. Kasi actually nakabahan ako. Baka dalawa lang dumating. Pero okay lang.
No,
I
don't
know.
worry. We'll probably, the three of us will probably drop by as well.
So you'll have 3 at the very least.
Yeah.
you'll
At least you have 3.
At least
Plus
3.
those two you mentioned.
Three.
Plus those two you mentioned.
Yeah.
Pero
And
ayun, hindi ako sure anong gagawin. Kaya I don't know how. Kaya nga sobrang commend ako nung kay XX Silver's page na she rounded up people, they had this program going and
Wow.
everything. So, this is
Wait.
amazing.
Wait, Archer, what are you talking about, man? There's always something to do. It's called swigging the bottle. For the
I guess I
Archer
got-
Perez meet and greet, we're gonna swig the bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Tequila
Actually-
for everyone.
Actually, kaya ako nalasing nung night na yun. Kasi I was so hyped na parang, this is amazing. Nakuha niyo yung mga viewers and everything. They got, nag-meet up lahat. I was like, fuck it, man. Oh, go.
That's awesome,
Video
dude.
pa
That's
ata na. I'm
awesome.
gonna look for it na lang later.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
So
definitely.
ayun, that was the thing. Eh.
Uh,
Do we have any more
Yeah.
questions?
well, Kevin was
chat.
asking your thoughts on giveaways and fan signs. I think you sort of answered that earlier on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing against it actually. Wag lang 90% of the damn stream puro yun. Kasi, kasi you are gaming content creators. Yeah? And yun yung title mo and yun yung contract, kung may contract man, yun yung parang kumbaga yun yung game mo, yung theme mo is game.
Yeah.
And there's lifestyle streamers, there's ano nga yun nga. Madaming ibang streamers.
Travel
May-
streamers.
travel streamers and everything. Pero if you're in a gaming content label, yung path na yun, you do gaming. Hindi yun na,
Yeah.
like there's, I know a stream, like 90% of his stream, her stream, fan signs. Like, I have nothing against it. It's fun. I humihingi ako ng fan sign. Pero 90% of the time, come on, just play something. I want
Okay.
to see some gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, I guess to each their own. Like if someone enjoys a fan sign stream, yeah, like go for it. Watch watch as much as you want. But Archer, you prefer more gaming. You prefer. That's what you go to a stream for. That's what you go and look
Yeah.
for in when you go to Facebook or Twitch or wherever platform that you want, and you look for the gaming part.
Yeah. Wag lang 90% of the time kasi, let's see gameplay.
When you say 90% of it is the fan signing and the giveaways, I wonder what the 10% is. Like how much
They
of the
play
game, like, that's-
one game, and they do the whole thing, fan sign, giveaways, like, bruh.
I thought you were gonna say the 10%
Hanggang-
was a stream starting soon.
Jesus.
Oh man.
So yun yung nangyayari, and kaya nagka-issue siya about it. Na parang lahat tayo here is gaming content dapat, di ba? And kasi yun yung label eh. Like, for me naman, if you want that type of streams, there's platforms for it eh. Lifestyle streaming platforms for it. And since, kasi ito yung basis nila but they're offended about it. Kasi people love giveaways. So every person daw pupunta doon instead of watching the real streams. For me, it's their marketing gig. It works. Let's be real. It really works. Everyone loves giveaways. Everyone loves free stuff. And ako din, I personally love fan signs. Pero yun nga, at least, do the part of gaming pa din. Kasi yun yung thing eh. Yun lang yung sa akin. I have nothing against it. Wag lang majority of your stream. Parang, dapat yung key to your stream is still you, the streamer, and the gameplay. Hindi yung the key of your stream is a giveaway. Yeah. Yun lang yung sa akin.
Yeah.
Yun lang yung sa akin. Sabi nga nila, would you get mad ba with a streamer na nag-giveaway na walang viewers? Hindi. Kasi doon lang nagiging bitter yung people, I guess. I have nothing against it lang just mag-giveaways kayo magdamag, go. Pero wag lang yun wag lang 90% of the damn stream. Yun lang sa akin.
Every 10 minutes, I'm giving away something free.
Yeah, ganun. Nakasali ka na, tapos lahat ng shares was booming like this. Like, what the fuck? More people there, less chances of you winning. Yun lang yun eh.
Like, it's not. Yeah, like, I agree with Archer. Like, it's not bad. I think I think it's more of it's like just for the long. Yeah, I'll make it really quick. Long-term goals. It's like if you keep doing this, that's gonna be the general consensus now. It's like, is this soul streaming thing? It might affect like everyone else. Everyone might just go to anyone's chat expecting it. So yeah, that's why it's not good in the industry as a whole. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's just regulation. Regulation, that's all.
Regulation. For me. Kasi it's fun to give away then. Ooh!
Exactly. So, I don't mean to cut you guys off, but we got to give some props to someone who just rated us with a party of 13.
Whoa.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
I hope I'm going to get this right. Siabel or Chabel? Or Chabel? Siabel. Thank you so
Siabel.
much
Thank you
for the raid.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it so much.
Girlfriend ko yan.
Oh, for real?
Whoa!
Hello.
Hello.
Joke lang,
All right,
joke lang,
this is for you. This is for you.
Joke lang.
This is for you. Oh no.
Wow.
That chat says it all. Chat
I love
says
the
it
chat.
all.
Welcome, guys.
Good chat, very good chat.
Welcome. Loud and
Welcome
proud.
so much.
Loud
man.
and proud.
I do want to say, for the people just tuning in, we're just about done interviewing Archer. But we do have a little bit of gaming news to talk about. We got a couple of minutes left to spare to talk about gaming news. But if you want to know more about Archer and his past year, we ask a lot of questions to Archer. He gives us a lot of insight over what he's been doing the past 12 months, because it's like the 1 year anniversary of Archer coming on last year's GameByte. So if you want to see that, the VOD will be up immediately after the stream. You can actually replay it right now, if I'm not mistaken, if that's how Twitch works. The podcast, the audio-only version, will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and everywhere you can get podcasts. And it's going to be up on YouTube as well tomorrow. So check it out. It's GameByte. It's GameByte. So, Archer, man, you've given us a lot of insight. You've given us a lot of your thoughts. And, the chat has been giving us a ton of good answers and a ton of good questions for you. So we appreciate everyone here, and again, the raid from Siabel. But now we gotta get to a little bit of the news. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know this is not what you're here on GameByte for.
You can probably ask more questions in the after show.
Yes,
Just
we will
letting
have
you
an
know
after
there is
show.
an after show. We're gonna be talking about Endgame.
And you can get X-rated with X-Big on the stream here in just a little bit. So, is X-Big still around? Yeah, we'll have everyone in the TXE house come on during the after show.
Yeah.
But right now it's about Archer, and it's also about the news. So, guys, without further ado, let's talk a little bit about this week in video games.
This week in video games.
Yes, it's This Week in Video Games, and it's brought to you by the Quit Stalling Geekcast. Why is it not showing up? It should be, but it's not. I don't know what's going on. Check it out, the Quit Stalling Geekcast live every Fridays, Philippine Standard Time at 12 noon. That is 9 p.m. California. It's also on Spotify and everywhere else you can get your podcasts. last week you saw me cry and pour my heart out because we reviewed Avengers Endgame and we gave a little support group, much like Captain America did at the very start of that movie. So check it out. It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, it's on Twitch. Check out the videos tab if you want to cry with us. I got more emotional talking about the movie than watching it. All right, and I cried a lot during the movie. I cried
Okay, I
even
gotta
more.
say, I recommend you guys watch the VOD because the tears are real.
Yeah.
Harold's tears were real.
Yeah,
And
man.
had to,
Harold really, it's like
Yeah, go again.
life is flashing by him. Like, a decade of his life. Like, oh, it's done.
Oh man! All right. Well, someone clip the girlfriend Kuyan part of the show.
Loud and proud.
Let's
Spread it on
Loud.
Facebook. Spread it on
Fabs
Facebook. people.
Mewtwo in chat says Lab You 3000.
Love you 3000.
Hey, that's
awesome.
the title of this episode.
That's
Love
right.
you
Love you 3000. Archer Perez, Love you 3000.
Love you 3000.
That whole 1 hour and 18 minutes was like the first 22 movies of the MCU. It just built up to that moment where Archer says, "Girlfriend Kuyan." Woo!
Loud
All
and
right.
proud.
All
All
right.
news.
All right, who wants to start off with the news? We're gonna go through these real quick. Who wants to hit us off? Let's get a couple of these done.
Diego, do you want to go first?
No, Mick, the first bit's yours.
All right.
I didn't read this.
Sure. All right. So the past few days, there has been some news about Anthem and BioWare and EA, something that we've been talking about for the past.
Not
Handful
again,
of months.
Dad.
I know, but this is more on BioWare, not really more on the you know,
The
sorry
dead
for
horse.
lack of a better term, the dead horse known as
Yes.
Anthem. But the lead devs of Anthem, 3 key members of the dev team, which is Mark Dara, the lead producer Michael Gamble, and the lead director Jonathan Warner. They have
Okay.
all left the core dev team of Anthem.
Wow.
Oh man.
Where the
Why
first
so?
two that I mentioned, Mark Dara and Michael Gamble, are both heading to the Dragon Age 4 team
Wow.
in BioWare. And
That's
of course,
huge.
Jonathan Warner, who actually left for, he went on a personal sabbatical. So he's the only one who's actually going to return. We don't know when, but he will come back at a later date. Now,
Okay. Oh, that's news.
a
man.
lot of
That's
people,
news.
a lot of people, specifically the fans and also the subreddit of Anthem, they all went nuts about this because the thing is, they're like, "Oh no, is BioWare really giving up on Anthem? Are they finally going to, bring it in the backyard and shoot it bring it to the back of the barn and then shoot it in the head, just end it completely?" Well, they responded after a few days where Ben Irving and the head Chad Robertson actually went to Twitter and they addressed it, saying that they are still committed. They're still going to support this. They're going to be rolling out a lot of content in the coming months because they really saw Anthem to be like a 10-year game. That is the news. And I actually want to ask you guys a question. This is a very, very specific question. This is a very, very crucial question. Do you believe that the actions that BioWare did, is it a sign that they finally learned their lesson with Andromeda and Anthem, and that they are now pulling all the stops to actually, is that the right word of saying? Pulling all the stops to actually make Dragon Age 4 a good game, a game that will also win Game of the Year again. The same thing with Inquisition. I want to get your thoughts.
Well, before we answer that, Archer, did you get to play Anthem at all? No.
I got
That's
to watch it though. I
You
got
have to
to
watch
watch
it.
people.
It's good. It's
I
Iron
got-
Man. It's Iron
Yeah.
Man the game.
Yeah, you customize your thing and you kill
fly
NPCs and
around?
stuff. Yeah, you fly around.
Yeah.
But I got hyped with the trailer.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
the best trailer
so,
ever.
yeah. Yeah.
We hate
Okay,
that
so-
trailer now.
So did everyone else. And
Yeah,
look
so-
what happened.
We hate that
Exactly.
trailer now. Just saying, we hate it.
Yeah.
We are all in agreement here. We hate it now.
Yeah.
Before it was the
So
best thing
I just
ever. Now it's
I just want to go through this real quick because again we've
Yeah.
tackled Anthem and BioWare so much. The
Yeah.
biggest news here is the fact that the devs are moving on to Dragon Age. You never know. We thought they'd learned their lesson when they were giving us Anthem, and then obviously they hadn't. So it's it's a hard lesson to learn, and you think it'd take one lesson to learn it, but apparently they need more than one, so we'll see. I don't want to give them any benefit of the doubt at this point. I just want to see what happens, and I just want to sit back because I've been disappointed way too many times.
Yeah, I agree with Harold. I don't think they're gonna learn from their lesson, because this is the exact same thing they did with Anthem. They pulled out so many members from another team and put them into this game, and look what happened. Does nothing. Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about you, Archer?
Yeah.
What about
Archer
what are
didn't
your
get to
thoughts
play
on
it.
this, Archer? No, I mean like the
Thankfully.
idea. Thankfully, no, I mean like from the idea that Andromeda wasn't so good, like a lot of people expected it to be good, and then now Anthem, exactly the same thing with Andromeda. It wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
You think that they
Actually, yeah, that's a
learned
good
their
point.
lesson.
Archer, do you have any thoughts on this? No pressure though. Like if you feel like you don't really have an opinion, or if you have a deep opinion, what do you think?
Yeah, honestly, nung I watched Vido play it.
Okay.
Iba ini-expect ko from the trailer talaga.
Oh wow, okay.
Like real talk.
Yeah.
I was like,
Exactly.
I was planning to buy it din talaga. I was like, kasi yung trailer hyped me up. Parang this is something new, customizable. Everyone loves that, to personalize your own suit and everything.
Exactly.
And to go missions with your friends. Na-expect ko nga that would be a PvP match, may clan versus clan. Like, hey, yo, my boss versus your bots, boy. Pero wala. Di ko siya nalaro or what. Pero when I saw the gameplay, I was like, dito yung na-expect ko.
Yeah, that perfectly sums up the feelings of even the people that
about.
played. Like this isn't what we expected, and it's unfortunate. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. Moving on to lighter news, and I think this will be one of the last bits of news we'll talk about because we gotta go fast. DZ, we gotta go fast.
Wait,
we gotta go fast.
Okay,
I get it now.
Here we go. He's going.
We gotta
beast.
go fast.
DZ going beast mode.
Jesus. It's because we had a show with Eldergen a couple months back, and how much I love Sonic, right? So first off, let's just go with this. I'm sure everyone here has seen the Sonic trailer, right? All right, so Jesus Christ. Well, aside from it being, what it is, let's just go with the funny part here is that, because of the uproar that the fans and the backlash of the image of Sonic and how he looks like, the Sonic movie director has stated that they will be changing the look of Sonic in his Twitter post. Hold on, let me just pull that up here. 1 second. I think it's his name is Jeff Fowler. He says, "Thank you for the support and the criticism. The message is loud and clear. You aren't happy with the design and you want changes. It's going to happen. Everyone at Paramount and Sega are fully committed to making this character the best it can be. Hashtag Sonic movie. Hashtag, this is actually brilliant. Hashtag gotta fix it fast. Gotta fix it fast.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Now here. Now I swear to God, like there's Harold, I think I sent you some photos of like how fans have been trying to fix. Like they've done their own renditions. They've done amazing ways to fix Sonic. So like a lot of it comes with this model. Is like it doesn't follow the source material for one thing. I've said this before.
Yeah.
His arms and his legs, they have fur, but in the regular Sonic, the cartoons and in the games, they're flesh, right? They're flesh.
Yeah.
He has. Why does this guy have 2 eyeballs? It's supposed to be that he has
the uni.
one eyeball,
The
one eye and 2
uniball.
pupils, one eye and 2 pupils. That's how it's supposed to be. Not the other, not 2 separate eyes. Okay, and his teeth are so weird. Come on. Like it's great that which brings me to something I want to point out is that there's actually a conspiracy going around. Okay, that this thing about the Sonic trailer might have been intentional. Some guy in a board meeting must have made a deal with Satan himself to convince Paramount to release a purposely shitty version of Sonic because somehow, I don't know, but somehow he made because of this gained so much traction, and that it was, like
Oh.
he knew somehow that because it was so bad that it would gain so much traction, and that
Mhm.
he somehow knew that 90% of the gaming population would rise up against this. So, like when I think about it, if it was
Marketing
actually
genius.
yeah, it's like, but the thing is, it's like that's the conspiracy behind it because it's so bad. Because it's so bad, and like, look what people are doing. It's like, it's I forgot the term for it, but yeah, bad marketing. But it's marketing anyway.
Mhm.
Anybody, and again, if you look at Twitter, just search the hashtag "gotta fix this." You can see how much people have actually made their own renditions of the trailer and the model of Sonic. I think what he's lacking is the whole cartoony look. They made him look
Humanish.
too much
Weird.
weird. Period.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, but to comment on the trailer, you guys have seen it. Let's start with the good. This is weird. Let's start with the good things about the trailer. What are your guys' thoughts on the trailer? But the positive things about it. Because I
he's
still
going
love
fast.
Sonic. Okay, that's one.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Yes.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey was there.
I think we could all agree that
Yeah,
Jim
Jim
Carrey
Carrey.
pretty much steals the trailer.
He's the carry, literally.
He's the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Carrey.
the hard carry, man.
Like when someone asks, like, what's Jim Carrey even doing in this movie? His best. All right, he's doing his best.
Oh my gosh.
Like, yeah, I'm like, and we get some glimpses of what the movie could be. Look at that, like the ball. That's the most Sonic thing about Sonic in this movie is he turns into the whole spinning whirly ball of doom thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks good. It actually looks good. And
Did you
Jim
notice
Carrey's
the
very
warp
cartoonish.
rings?
Yes, the warp rings where apparently they're going to be used for teleporting or something. I'm
Yeah,
confused.
no, that's a callback to the original Sonic the Hedgehog games back in the Genesis. Because the warp rings were the ones that would transfer you to the dimension to be able, or to a dimension to collect the 7 Chaos Emeralds. So at least they got
explains
that.
why they're called, that explains why they're called
That's
warp
why they're warp
rings.
rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that like wow, they followed the source material. Okay, great.
Except the model.
Except, yeah.
Also,
I mean, yeah.
also lightning. There shouldn't be any. Should there be any? I know there's no lightning.
Okay, yeah, that's the con there. But electric quills, like I think in the trailer, it's like because of Sonic supposedly based on the trailer, like he set off some energy charge or EMP, whatever. Like that is not like in Sonic. I'm gushing. I'm such a fanboy. I swear that is not electrical surge or charge. That is a sonic boom. A sonic boom does not do that. That's what Sonic's capable of sonic booms, not EMP surges. What?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
or maybe because he goes fast, he builds up a lot of static electricity and thus explains those electricity things, which is basically ESD or electrostatic discharges.
Oh,
be that.
I thought of a.
Just saying.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty sound
But then why
explanation.
can you throw it? Why is he
That's
like
pretty good.
throwing it? That's what I don't get. How can you
what?
throw? It's not supposed to be a skill. It's supposed to be something that's built up because you purposely go fast and that's friction, so it builds up, right?
Yeah,
Weird.
that's pretty
what
cool.
I find
That's
so
pretty
weird.
legit. I kind of like it. That's pretty legit. But yeah, speaking of quills, small side note. What's his name? The guy who played Peter Quill. Damn it, I lost my train of thought because Mick went for so long.
Chris Pratt.
The other Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt was
Yeah,
supposed
Chris
to play
Pratt.
the officer that James Marsden is playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so super weird. I guess he got off at the right time.
We
I
were
would've
promised
liked it if he
Star
did,
Lord,
though.
and we got Cyclops instead.
Oh yeah, that's Cyclops. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's Cyclops. We also got the dude from Enchanted. He's the dude. He's the Prince Charming. Yeah, Amy Adams.
Bimo in the chat says, "Not my Sonic."
Hashtag not my Sonic.
Not my
Hashtag
Sonic.
Not my Sonic. All right,
I want to say one thing though about
go.
Robotnik. Okay, it's great that it's Jim Carrey, but I don't like how they're portraying Robotnik. Because
it's too Jim Carrey.
Again, yeah, it's like he's playing Jim Carrey. Robotnik is supposed to be someone who's okay. this Robotnik in the trailer is an arrogant prick. He's just it's the way he delivers his lines in that scene where he's like quantifying that, saying all that intellectual stuff, right? It's that's I guess that's how they're introducing that he's a smart guy. But in the comics, in the games, in the source material, he's someone who's a genius. He's a superior intellectual, and he's methodical. He's clever. He's smart. He's a villain. He's a freaking villain.
Yeah.
Okay, and like
Some of the cartoons do portray him as a bumbling.
that's
villain.
that was like the one with Scratch and Grounder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even know that.
it's like 90, like early
Wow.
90s. But yeah, like that's
like,
why
yeah.
they didn't.
Yeah.
I wish they went with that Robotnik instead of a Jim Carrey Robotnik.
Yeah.
Me.
Oh man. All right. So we've talked about Sonic. We've given our initial thoughts. As Conic Sticker in the chat says, gotta work fast. Overworking all the artists to redo everything.
Unless it's a really conspiracy and they have the real Sonic model.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
real
what if talaga no, parang they just made that trailer to look really bad lang. They made that
Right.
model for that fake trailer.
Right?
And
They
when they played the real movie, it's the real model. I was like, marketing lord.
Heavy.
If they did, that guy is a genius.
Yeah.
Their marketing guy is a genius.
They need to give that guy a raise.
Good publicity.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. Any
Yeah.
publicity
Marketing
is
lord.
good publicity.
Like, yeah, being considered the company that listened to the fans. Come on,
Yeah.
that's something you
Oh,
literally
yeah.
couldn't buy until this marketing guy thought of it, right?
And then in the room, he was like, "Do you want to be the company that's stuck by your guns, or do you want to be the company that listened to your fans?"
Bang!
Right?
Boom.
Marketing god. And every movie starts being like that. Like fake trailer looks. Oh, it looks
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Change it. Change it. And
Looks
then,
bad,
okay,
change
fine.
But
the
for
era of Hollywood listening to its fans. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Paul na no, who actor do you want to role? Blah blah blah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Sa trailer si ganto, pero in the movie it's this guy na.
Oh, wow.
That's
They
extreme.
reshot
That's
everything.
extreme.
They reshot everything.
That's awesome. That's
man.
awesome. All right. So from one movie to another. I know we didn't get to talk too much about games, but we'll save that for next week. I think this is appropriate. This is an appropriate topic because Ryan Reynolds, guys, Ryan Reynolds has leaked the full movie of Detective Pikachu on YouTube. I was surprised as well, DZ. I was also surprised. I saw the watermark and I was like, man, of all people, I thought he'd be more careful. I thought the Detective Pikachu would be more. I'm just kidding. It's actually just a loop. It's like a 10-hour loop of Pikachu dancing. This is so adorable.
So one,
Yeah, this is amazing.
it's very good. I was thoroughly enjoyed it. I actually watched like around 30 minutes of it, just Pikachu done. I promise. I swear. It's just
Look at
so
that.
adorable.
So cute.
To be fair,
Adorable.
Ryan Reynolds is also quite the marketing lord.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's marketing.
He is.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
With those what's that? His the airplane. What product is he shipping that he was doing Virgin Airlines with?
It was like it was probably whiskey or some sort of drink.
Yeah,
alcoholic
it was like his aviation whiskey or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude's smart. And his Hugh Jackman thing. But yes, I can't wait. I'm watching Detective Pikachu tomorrow.
I'm
and
watching
That's
it tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I'm watching it
Looks
tomorrow.
good. It looks good.
I am very
like,
excited.
So the only part that you'll actually want to really want to see from this, aside from the adorable dancing Pikachu, is when you see the B-roll cuts and you see like all the stuff. Literally, look at that! Look at all the Pokemon in the real world.
Yeah.
Like you got Charmander
That's
crossing
nice.
the street with Squirtle. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry through this movie too. Endgame messed me up. I'm gonna cry through this too.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
cry in every movie from now on.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be hard.
Explosions of.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly.
no.
Dumb and
Oh,
Dumber
no.
3. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. But Archer, I want to thank you for coming on the show today. Let's do this properly, ladies and gentlemen. Let's end the show properly. Oh, Archer, man, it's been a year since you first came on. It was fitting. It was destiny. It was fate Destiny 2, perhaps, that you came on the show today and you decided, you know what, I'm gonna throw these guys a bone and give them a couple views today. You know, I'm gonna give them a couple of follows today. But Archer, thank you so much for stopping by and coming on the show and, you know, gracing us with your presence and sprinkling a lot of that hard coffee grounds everywhere. You know.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Dude,
Thank you as well.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
before we ask Archer his final thoughts on things, we want to thank everyone in the chat, like Sir Krabs, who's been here all night long, and Kebu and Shabelle, who rated us, and so much more. You guys are all awesome. We're gonna list off more names in just a little bit, but we want to thank Eman Kun, ex-big Eman Kun, for the follow. Fabs, Mewtwo, InstaDZ, who forgot to follow us for a straight 2.5 years. I am _Onu, the Noob Lifer, Kebu TV, Oct_Ober, Gamer News Party, Skeptalk Live, who rated us a couple of weeks back, Sandra Margo, or Marg Show, or Margzo. Thank you. To all our subscribers, like Human Panda, who had to leave early, thank you so much. We had Francishu, Sensei Humor, Miku P, Bimo, King of Vu, everyone here on this list. You guys are all awesome. To all our bit cheers, Nerf Diva, who is about, what was that, Mick? 1,792 bits away from getting Mick to sing during episode 100.
Nice.
Neo Gear, who's 2,000 away. Nope_plays. Elder Jin, who managed to buy his way on the show by cheering on all those bits. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are all awesome. Archer, man. Final thoughts on your second appearance on GameByte, and you know where can the people at home find you as well?
First of all, guys, I want to thank everyone came by to our to Quit Stalling's GameByte, and I'm really thankful na naging guest nila ako. I'm really thankful, guys. It's walang dull moment. Parang lagi ang saya to be part of GameByte. Real talk. Ang saya. And I really hope more people get to see it. Kaya guys, follow it, spread the word, and yun guys, amazing production talaga. Amazing production. Yung kanina iniisip ko like, talo yung production namin. And this all like in online podcast, and it's amazing. Galing ng pagka-set up. Like before talaga, and until now, amazing work talaga, guys. And ayun guys, to find more follow their pages. Quit Stalling, and also guys, to find me fb.gg/Archer Perez /Z. You can follow my page for more streams and everything, and also check my Instagram na lang kung trip nyo ng mga crazy na mga kaganapan sa buhay ko. At Archer Perez /Z. That's all. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Flattering words, very flattering, Archer, and every time you come on, we are just more and more humbled. Mick! Or, as the lovely followers of your tavern know you as, Mick Tass, where can the folks at home find you when you are not on GameByte?
Wait. Trying to align it. Do I go like this? Oh,
Yeah.
There we go. You can find me on Instagram at TheFuryBot. And who knows, you might see me here on twitch.tv/quitstalling when the time comes. What about you, Diego? Where can the folks at home find you?
The folks at home can find me at twitch.tv/InstaDZ. It's Mother's Day this weekend, so I don't know when I'll be able to stream because I'm going to spend time with Mama Dearest. So maybe tomorrow or Friday. If anyone. Actually, no, I was about to make a joke about the Jason Mraz tickets, but I lost it, so it's okay. InstaDC also on Instagram and Twitter. Also, I do freelance work as a director and an editor as well, so you can check my website, www.diegoz.com. Gotta pay the bills. Yeah. How about you, Harold? Where can the folks that don't find you?
You guys can catch me at Herald Plays on Twitter and on Instagram. On occasion, you will see some shoes. It was just one time, I swear to God. I spent a lot of money on shoes one time, and I regret it, but I don't. But I kind of do, but I don't. Spider-Man really messed me up also. You can find me here on twitch.tv/quitstalling whenever we have GameByte, 9:30 p.m. Wednesday nights, or 6:30 a.m. California or Pacific for those of you in Seattle and all those other regions. You can also catch me on the Quit Stalling Geekcast 12 noon on Fridays here on twitch.tv/quitstalling. Me, Wancho, Derek, aka Sensei Humor, talk and wax poetic about all things geek. That's 12 noon Philippine Standard Time on Fridays. That's Thursday night, 9 p.m. Pacific. So check that out. And of course, you'll start seeing me, DZ, and the other guys streaming here, whether we're a team or individuals, on twitch.tv/quitstalling. And if you want to find out more about us or know when we go live, you can check us out, facebook.com/quitstallingus, because today's about Facebook. Twitter, @quitstallingus. We're on Instagram, @quitstalling. Of course, on YouTube, youtube.com/quitstalling. And of course, here on twitch.tv/quitstalling. Follow, cheer us on with some bits. Subscribe. There's a donate button right below. Check it out. And of course, you can catch all our podcasts on Spotify, on YouTube, and wherever you can get your podcasts. All right, you can check it out. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and so much more. And of course, again, Spotify. Whether you're at the gym or at work, sneaking in a quick little listen and crying during our Avengers Endgame recap as well, let us know. Leave a 5-star review. Tell your friends. Share us with your friends. It's the only appropriate time you'll hear that phrase used. All right, share us with your friends. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been GameByte with Archer Perez, the man of the hour. It's been our anniversary. Thank you so much, Archer, for coming on.
Thank you,
Archer,
guys.
Mick,
Thank you.
Diego Z, you guys are all amazing. And of course, everyone watching in chat, everyone listening across the globe, thank you so much. We will see you next week, same Byte time, same Byte channel. But till then, get off your butts and quit stalling. We'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Peace.